Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Trinity Rose and this is the Divine Masculines reading. I'm going to give him a good old shuffle now because I haven't since my own private reading earlier on. I know I should be more prepared, but anyway. Welcome and please subscribe and help my channel grow. That would be really amazing. I would really appreciate that. Whatever's going on with YouTube at the moment, it's blocking my comments, but I got two amazing comments from two subscribers about the fire sign reading. So maybe check that out, my zodiac readings. So they really, were able to relate to the reading and left me an amazing comment and said that they were subscribing. So I want to thank those two subscribers. You know who you are. Just can't remember. One guy was Ben, and the other I can't really remember. I'm so sorry. But thank you so much for your comments. But they haven't showed up on my comments feed because of the child safety guidelines. I'm not really sure what I have to do to enable my comments. I don't know what's going on there. So what we're going to do is when the first card flips, the first card and the very last card at the bottom of the deck is going to be the main theme of the reading for the Divine Masculines. The energies are up, down, in and out. I don't know, are you feeling them? I certainly am. This last lunar eclipse was very powerful. What I'm finding is that time is warping. Like on my clock, on my phone, it could be stuck for about 3 minutes and then it will jump time. So I don't know whether you're noticing that or not. And again, just the numbers, 1111s, 111, 222, 32. It's just on big time with the synchronicities. So all timelines are collapsing into one. It's just one story, it's just one song, it's like we're in the Bible. We're in prophetic times, volcanoes, earthquakes. I think yesterday there was 160 odd earthquakes alone in Gaia. So, okay, take that one. So this is all about Pentacles for the Divine Masculine. This is the Eight of Pentacles. That's the working card, working hard on their life. Main energies, King of Pentacles, big time in work. And we've also got the Two of Cups, love. Just come from the Three of Cups, love. Crown Chakra, Six of Pentacles. It's all about work in their lives in general. So what the Divine Team are looking forward to, the High Priestess, connection with the High Priestess. What they're working on is the Eight of Swords, their thoughts. What the Divine Masculines want, the Emperor, very much work orientated. And what we have coming up in the near future, Ace of Swords, and the end of this scene, Seven of Pentacles. Okay. And what the Divine Team want to ground in, the lesson about this work card, Ten of Swords, Page of Swords. Okay, let me look at that there. Now I'm also going to pull, I didn't bring them. Un momento. Excusez-moi. I forgot my little cards, didn't I? So I started shuffling as I'm walking. These are my little charade game cards for a little bit of a deeper view of what's going on here. Let me have a look all around. So this is about work and love. Work and love and truth and balance. Um, so the Divine Masculine is in the King of Pentacles, but he wants to be the Emperor. So he's striving for more. So he's been successful with work. He's been successful with work, whatever he's achieved, because you don't get to King of Pentacles for nothing. So let's go into that. So we've got the King of Pentacles. You can see this dude here is very strong in his character, very strong in his position. He's had to work very, very hard to come into this position of King of Pentacles. This guy is fruitful. He's bearing loads of grapes. There's a big castle in the background. But what I like about this dude is, look at his shoes. He's a little bit rough around the edges for a king. Can you see his shoes and his socks? They're a little bit undone, a little bit crusty, a little bit doesn't give a fuck kind of air about him, this King of Pentacles. So now the Divine Masculine wants, this is what he really wants, is to be Emperor. Okay? Now, this is also about love because we have the Two of Cups card, that's the Divine Couple card. So this might be work in relation to, he wants to be Emperor, right? Really badly. Emperor is the ruler of all the kingdoms, of all the elements. Swords, which is air. Wands, which is fire. Cups, which is water. Pentacles, which is the earthly realm. So he is in this place where he wants it all. He wants it all. But what the divine team are excited about, what they're working on, is the High Priestess. So, and what they want to ground in is the Ten of Swords, and they're working on the Eight of Swords. So things are good with work, or that he wants it to be good with work. He's focusing on work, on the Pentacles. But the divine team seem to be working on the High Priestess. Swords. So, in relation to this Two of Cups, it would seem he's in Eight of Swords in his thoughts, trapped round and round in his thoughts about this High Priestess that the divine team are very excited about. Now this could also be the divine team wanting him to be more in his High Priestess to get him out of this Eight of Swords and Ten of Swords. We have a Ten of Swords there, feeling stabbed in the back, feeling dead in the water, feeling that it is dead in the water, whatever this issue is with the Two of Cups. Because is he feeling okay about being the... He's in a go-getting place, a real go-getter space, because he wants to be Emperor. And Emperor rules over, like I said, love, cups, fire, thoughts, all of it. So he's going for mastery. The Divine Masculine is going for mastery, and he's working really hard on it. What the divine team are excited about is the High Priestess. So that would be to go into his High Priestess, or it's about a High Priestess, the Divine Feminine, which is the High Priestess. She's the unseen. She is the Divine Mother, the Divine Wife, the Divine Daughter, the Divine Force, the Akashics, the unknown, the unseen, the unknown which wants to be known and to be seen. So even though he wants to conquer everything, there's more to be known, because they're working on this Eight of Swords, this feeling trapped. So they're feeling trapped about something. It's their thoughts, it's the air element, it's their delivery, it's their dialogue, discussions that they're having. Perhaps they're feeling tongue-tied, Perhaps they're feeling trapped in their throat chakra. There's a lot of that coming up at the moment, throat chakra issues. And even now I'm a little bit croaky. What's coming in the crown chakra, which is what will manifest, so the codes that are coming in and the reality that's going to be played out, is balance in those pentacles. So the divine masculine, you can rest knowing that there's great harmony coming into you as the King of Pentacles. What has happened in the past is about love, the threefold goddess, the Three of Cups. It's 3, so maybe that's more than one love in his life. But at the moment it's down to 2. It's just down to 1, the Two of Cups. So maybe he's simplified, because this is a continuum. My readings are a continuum. He did there was a decision to be made about a certain female in his life, walking away from one to go to another. So I think that's what's happened, is that he's simplified his life, gone from the Three of Cups and simplified it down to just the one, which is making him feel abundant, which is making him feel a bit more relaxed, feeling inspired. So there's going to be a lot of harmony and balance and equality all around you, Divine Masculine, all around the Divine Masculine. So a nice place to be, especially wanting to be the Emperor. So they're coming into a very powerful position. We have an Ace of Swords coming up. They've grounded in the Ten of Swords. What they're grounding in is the Ten of Swords, which is the end of this Eight of Swords, feeling trapped in their thoughts, in their delivery, in their speech, in their communication. Because High Priestess will unlock all of that. There's new codes coming in, there's new upgrades, new DNA upgrades, new solar waves, flares coming in, especially since the lunar eclipse. More insights. So there's a new form of communication, there's a new message, there's a new way, there's a new message that is going to really help assist in his wishes coming true of being Emperor. The Emperor is the ultimate lover as well. It's the ultimate everything. It's Emperor. He's really mastered the earthly realm. Very much so. So we also have the Page of Swords. It is a message that's coming in from someone that's younger, or there is a delivery coming in to him, to you, to ye. And it's new. It's a new idea you haven't thought before, a new way of thinking that you haven't been thinking before, a new way of speaking that you haven't spoken before. It is new. And it is going to get you out of feeling trapped. It is High Priestess energy. It's softer than the Emperor. I know you want the Emperor, but they're going to soften it a bit with this deliverer of news. There's going to be balance, so it's easing up. The story is easing up for the Divine Masculine. It's going to feel refreshing, it's going to feel balanced, it's going to feel fair. And the end of the scene then is the Seven of Pentacles, which is counting your blessings. Really being grateful, which is the highest form, it's the highest vibration. It's really feeling grateful for getting through whatever they've gone through, simplifying their life. And because there is that space for simplifying their life, then of course they want to be Emperor. They're really going gung-ho for, in this energy that they've come from simplifying from a complicated relationship to something more stable, more simple, more beautiful, more creative. Ones where you can feel inspired from. and it's the High Priestess energy. It's the Divine Feminine. So the Divine Feminine energy is leading the way at the moment. You want the High Priestess to be leading you. She knows exactly what to do, where to go, what to say, how to organize the game, how to structure the game. So newness coming in, looking at their life, counting their blessings, feeling the end of this way in the head, this way of thinking about their life. I mean, maybe they want you to lay off a little bit of being emperor, just to breathe and just relax for a little bit. Because we have rocking chair here. So to just sit back, rock back and forward, you know, nice comforting, almost fetal, being nurtured by the High Priestess energy, mother energy, and to really just let her calm the waters and calm the head, and to say that everything is okay, you're doing your best. It's a very nice energy that I'm feeling. There is a new rabbit to follow. This Ace of Swords. There is this new insight, a new way of thinking, a new way of speaking that will be coming in. They might want to be the emperor, which is very harsh. He's a dictator, he's a ruler, he's got a lot of responsibilities. However, they're excited about the High Priestess, which is a very different energy to the emperor. It is more etheric, it is more dreamlike, it is more feminine, gentle, nurturing, understanding. She isn't really involved too much with the pentacles. She knows that through this sword that eventually it will trickle down in a balanced way in the 3D, the earthly realm. So they don't really work on the finished result. It's the trickling down, the osmosis system through the crown chakra, down through all the chakras, you know, and then out into the pentacles. So this place of gratitude, just sit on that rocking chair, and before you go for like gung-ho for a pure emperor, onto the next, fast and furious, to just sit back in that rocking chair and be in Seven of Pentacles, because there's new High Priestess energies coming in, or new thoughts about this High Priestess, about love, about work, about family structure, about relationship, about their living scenario, about life in general. So they're feeling really good. Really, really good. What are we on? 18 minutes. I just looked and it was 33 seconds. So one more card, just as a little advice on this. Okay, it's about surrendering. 5 of Swords. So surrender to the High Priestess energies. Maybe there's some apologies to be made, which will make life easier, which will be a place of balance, of equilibrium, of fairness. Because you can see this guy is pretty cocky, and that's Emperor as well. So maybe there's, you know, an air of stubbornness that has to be tempered. So, I mean, perhaps this is the advice that I'm giving you right now, that it's that's what is coming in through me and my High Priestess, that there is surrenders to be had. I know Emperor is a very luring energy to be in, like to just me, myself and I, gung-ho, head down, no one else involved. You know, I don't need all these people around me, this 3 of Cups. I'm good with myself and my high priestess. She may be in my life, she may not be in my life. I'm just going gung-ho, no matter what. But they're saying too, that's keeping you trapped. That's keeping you trapped. They want to ground in this Ten of Swords, so the end of this battle. That's a battle. And perhaps it's a battle with the High Priestess. Perhaps it's a place of lack of faith. Lack of faith in the power of the High Priestess. So there's surrenders that are going to be put upon a new insight about that, to clean it up. Because the Ten of Swords is the end of those behaviours, those thoughts, maybe not speaking or speaking too much. Again, an ego surrender. But it is about surrenders. This Ace of Swords and this Seven of Pentacles that you can expect is to just calm it a little bit, get into that rocking chair, follow the rabbit, the insight that's coming in, and give it time and give it respect, because it will unlock another door. It will unlock a new door of opportunity that will be available, that wouldn't have been available if you hadn't, if, you know, the divine hadn't or wouldn't be giving you this new insight. So it needs to be honoured and respected and taken very seriously, whatever's coming through. So yeah, that's basically the read. Please do give me a thumbs up if you're happy and you do relate to this reading. I don't know, is there any point in giving me comments? Well, there is, because I get them on my email. And it's nice to get that support and to know that people are watching and they're really getting support from me, and that, you know, I'm able to be of assistance. So do please subscribe, like and share and leave a comment. And until the next time, thank you very much. I'm out. Ciao.